All right. So again, thanks again, Nate. And so today, what I want to run through is, kind of give you guys a little bit of my background. A lot of people think of payment processing like banks or a financial institution of some sort, and it's very easy to think of them in those terms because on some level they're looking at risk. And a bank's main job is to manage and mitigate risk. That's really what underwriters do. That's really what risk managers do. And so when it comes to payment processing, it's very easy for people to think in those terms. One of the things that I like to do is share with people a little bit of a paradigm shift when it comes to payment processing. And instead of thinking of them like a bank, I think it's actually more helpful to think of them in terms of McDonald's. And what I mean by that is McDonald's, everybody thinks McDonald's business is to sell hamburgers, but actually their business is to write the rules and do the marketing for how hamburgers are sold under their brand. That's really what their job is. And Visa, MasterCard, American Express, Discover, all those card brands, that's exactly what their business model is. They write the rules and they do the marketing for how transactions should be processed under their brand. So when you think in that model, just like McDonald's has franchise owners, here's I'm going to go over basically the structure of how the payment processing ecosystem works on some level. And there's two halves of the ecosystem. You've got on one side what's called issuers. Those are guys who issue credit card accounts to consumers, right, that are making purchases and doing transactions. And then the other side is acquirers, and they acquire relationships to process merchant account sales or credit card sales through. So those are the two halves of the industry. So we're primarily going to focus on the acquirer side. I'm going to give you that structure of that. But later on in our conversation, I'll tie into how it relates to the issuer side as well.
Be sure to subscribe and hit the bell for notifications about new videos and interviews. And introduce yourself in the comments. Are you a buyer or a seller?